YouTube. How's it going? Probably pretty bright out here, hopefully you can see. Right now we're smoking the Dama Velada from American Viking Cigars Daily. Dama Velada. I know I've done a review on these before, I just want to show you what I'm smoking. We're here at the yard trying to get this Mac up and running. Had to jump rob with the jump box. If any of you have any big trucks or whatever and you're looking for a good jump box, remember I bought this with my own money. It's just one of the best ones I found that will jump off multiple big trucks on a single charge. The good all start all. That thing's a good jump box. Anyway, getting her ready to put her to work, hopefully. She hasn't ran probably a couple months. I usually have a solar panel on them, but it didn't want to charge. It didn't keep up on the charge, so we got her jumped. Gonna get her moved. Gotta move some trailers around. Gotta start the tractor. Haven't started that up in a little while. And we got to put some fuel in the 359S dump truck. It's a 1979 359S for sale. Anybody want to buy it? 20 grand. It's a good dump truck. Anyway, don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me, but just want to show you what I'm smoking, what I'm doing. I'm out here at the yard. Trying to get all this stuff up and running. Put it to work, make some money, and buy some more cigars, you know? So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Good smoke. I've already done, like I said, I already done a review on it, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Besides, it's a good one for doing this kind of stuff. And we're gonna move some trailers around and get them DOT'd and ready to go to work. All right, I'll catch you guys after a while. All right, everybody. So we're about done for today. The weather's coming back in. I don't feel like getting wet. We got the trailer hooked up and ready to go for the morning. The drive in, the 53 footer. We got fuel on the dump truck. We got the Mac fueled up and charged up some. We are going to smoke the New World Puro Especial by AJ Fernandez. Smells good. A little bit of age in there, not much. There's that. Beautiful band. I was thinking of getting the reefer fired up. When I don't use it for a while, I disconnect the battery. Like when it's strawberry season, I don't use any of my trailers, so I disconnect the battery. Salty. I actually disconnect the battery after fire season because I have my my tractor and my reefer on Cal Fire hired equipment. For camp, they order out reefers and stuff. Anyway, so the battery's been disconnected. I was gonna hook it back up and fire her up and make sure it's all ready to go back to work. Also, kick the tires on the flatbed, They seem good. So we're gonna see what kind of work we can get. We're ready for it all. Well, tomorrow we'll get if it's not raining, we'll get the reefer fired up. Then we'll have the drive-in, the reefer, or the flatbed to choose from. Figure out what we want to do. See what the market's looking like. When it's strawberry season, I don't even look at the market. Now the strawberry season's over, it's time to get back to some other work. Ow, that's hot. I was thinking this would be a little bit more peppery. It's pretty smooth. I mean, there's some pepper, don't get me wrong, but it's smooth on the retro. It's like a, I don't know if it's like a tea flavor. Let's clean the palate with some water. Not tea. I don't know how to explain that. It's got a good tobacco flavor, but I'm not sure how to explain the other. Feel the pepper a little bit on like sides of the tongue. Oh. Anyway, I should turn that into my smoking tent. Let's see. When you get back to work, so we can do some more truck videos. I've been off for about a week now since season closed. So we got the truck and the 53 footer hooked up. Here's the reefer. I should turn the reefer into a humidor. I've seen somebody comment that before. That was pretty funny. There's the reefer. It's only a 48 footer. And then I have, I believe it's like a 30 foot right here with a lift gate. And a 32 footer right here without a lift gate. Single axles. They go good behind that single axle Mac. And we got our flatbed. Oh, 73. We need to decide. I still need to take that off. I have my own stickers made for it. I've never got to the point of taking those off. I bought it in an auction. Right now I rent that one out as storage, and that one I just have some miscellaneous stuff in there that I don't want to get wet or stolen when nobody's here, so I could take it out real fast to put it to work if I need to. Then I rent this spot out. This is all a renter. He does steel buildings. Need to get him to build me a building out here. Yeah, we need to figure out what we're gonna do. Do we want to do flatbed, reefer, or drive-in? I got the drive-in hooked up. There's always drive-in freight, so depending on what we find, we'll just back that sucker up, unhook, and hook to a different one. Gonna turn this little bus. I had two full-size buses that I sold. I was gonna turn one into an RV, kind of like that over there. That's a renter. They just rent and park it. Well, I was gonna. Oh, I can't get the door open. Got locked. Anyway, I was gonna turn this into like a little mobile workshop. Still got all the seats and everything in here. AC, heater. That's just storage. It's full of truck parts. Truck parts, filters, oil, all that crap. All that crap you need to keep your trucking on the road. Wheels. Anybody looking for a headache rack? Anyway, if anybody sees us and interested in that dump truck, it's a 1979 359S. I'll sell it. I got it listed right now for $20. It's got some new parts on it, new fuel pump. This van's for sale also. 1988. Let's see. Well, that's about it for today. Probably showed you guys a little too much of my stuff. The Cigar's smoking good though. So the dump truck, since I mostly just use it around the yard now because of California carb shit, we put red fuel in there. But the Mac, we pumped fuel out of the transfer tank in the pickup. In case somebody's wondering where I get fuel at around here. I'll give you one more look at the Peterbilt, the dump truck. It's got the 400 big cam in it. Twin stick. Good looking truck, really. Don't be prank calling my business number now. And these girls, it's a couple, they rent this spot from us to park their schoolie. It's what you call a school bus turned into a motorhome. So, anyway, that's our junk. This is smoking good though. There's a good flavor in there. I just can't explain it. The pepper isn't that bad. It's there, but it's not like sting your sinuses there. Nice ash building though. Jesus, this old boy's out of breath just walking around. Definitely has a kind of like a rugged taste to the tobacco. A little bit of earthiness in there. You just bellow out the cap there. A little bit of saltiness. But I'm not really picking up much other flavor besides just good, kind of rugged tobacco. Nice smoke feel on the mouth, kind of chewy smoke. A little earthiness and a little salty. And still a little bit of pepper like on the sides of the back of the tongue, and a little bit of white pepper on the retro. Sweet white pepper though, not like stingy pepper. There is another flavor in there, I just can't place it. So anyway, we're waiting. I'm done for the day. The weather's coming in, but somebody wants to come look at that Peterbilt at the dump truck. So We're gonna hang out and see what they think. Probably just another tire kicker. I'm stubborn. I set a price, and that's the price. I don't need to sell it, so they're not gonna get me down past whatever I set. You know, that's kind of how I do the bidding on Cigar Bid too. I set a price, and if it goes past it, I'll do my research, see what they're selling for other places, like market value, not what Cigar Bid says. I feel they give a market value a little higher. Anyway, I'll set a price. When it goes past it and I'm not getting a good deal, then it is what it is. Let it go. There's plenty of others to bid on. Because if you're not in a 5-pack out of Cigar Bid, if you're not buying basically 1 or 2 cigars and getting the other 4 or 3 free, move on. Go to the next one. Anyway, let me take this band off. And I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit before these people get here, and I got to do some more chattering. And I will come back. Hopefully, we'll see what happens when these people get here and how long. And so if I don't come back and give you the ending of this cigar, then thank you for tuning in once again. Give you guys a little tour of my company yard and my junk. And showed you what I was smoking while we mess around here at the yard and get ready to go do some more trucking. So until next time, always try different sticks and keep it smoky, my friends. But I will try to come back. We'll see what happens. All right.